Hello and welcome back to my psychic development series on YouTube. I'm Ingrid Karazincir. I'm a psychic medium, a Reiki master, and a spiritual teacher. I'm also an author. Um, I am really excited to be able to share this information on YouTube, online, out into the etheric so that everyone has access to it. I teach classes here in Houston, Texas, weekly classes on psychic development, and it's really nice to be able to share the same information, different aspects of psychism, to everyone around the world. And it's really exciting to me to see the comments and feedback about your experiences and how I can help you. In this segment today, I'm going to talk a little bit about uh, releasing and opening up to um, well, I have this thing that we do. It's called release, renew, rejoice, and it's really about releasing the demons that are within us, renewing, bringing new energy in, and creating space within us to create something that perhaps we have never created before, a foundation for new experiences, new manifestations. And then there is the rejoice, which is about really being thankful for what you have in your life, the gifts that you have, and who you are, what you're here to do. And to recognize those gifts is a huge part of manifesting. We all have demons within us. We all have had experiences, either in childhood or growing up, or even as an adult, that was traumatic or abusive or basically shook us from being in this place of feeling somewhat safe to feeling, um, scared or upset or in danger in some way. And what happens in those situations is we create demons. They manifest outside of ourselves. Let's say something happens that's so traumatic that we really don't know how to deal with it emotionally within us. So what we do is we take it and we push it on the outside of us, thinking, I'll just put it out there because I just don't know how to deal with it or process it, and it's just really scary for me. So what happens is it manifests into something, it personifies it, it becomes an elemental, perhaps a dark elemental, or it becomes what we would consider demons and may take on a scary form. The fact is, those things are simply our manifested fears. They're creations of our own, and each person has their own demons that are attached only to them that may torment them. And it's really about what you've created. Now, the trick is, those demons, they're also a part of ourselves, a really important part of ourselves. It's part of an experience that we had. And there's a lot of power there. And as long as it's on the outside of us where we don't see it or we're not dealing with it, it grows and grows and grows and becomes bigger, because it's kind of like when you go down on a roller coaster and you close your eyes, it feels scarier. It actually feels like a much bigger drop. It's the same thing when we try to push away those fears, those demons. What happens is they get bigger and seem more unmanageable and even worse over time. But if we integrate those things, if we first of all release our attachments and release the energy that those demons have, and we reintegrate only the powerful part of those experiences, the powerful part of the demon we retain, and bring in this new healing energy to help us to move forward and be strong and have courage, then what we do is we create balance again within ourselves, but we also have this sense of um, the light and dark as balance inside of us, because we need both of those. This world is about duality. It's about the light and dark. There's no judgment there. We're not necessarily trying to be one way. If the world was all light and perfect, well, it wouldn't be the third dimension. It wouldn't be this place. It would be where we came from. It would become from the oneness. or God, or the universe, that is a place of one, and we are in the place of two, of duality. And you're going to find that there's a lot going on here that is about experience and about learning and about becoming more aware and growing. So the first thing you're going to do in this exercise is I'm going to have you sit comfortably in your chair and close your eyes for a moment. Relax. Take a few deep breaths. What you're going to do is just open up your crown chakra. So just imagine a flower opening up above your head. And you're going to bring light down. So you're going to imagine like a beam of light coming from your higher self, connecting you. You can imagine it from God or the universe, coming down through you and aligning all of your chakras, bringing that energy into every piece of your body, expanding out through your body and filling you with this loving energy, this dynamic wisdom, joy, love. And out through your root chakra, you're going to bring it straight down and ground it into the earth. You can imagine it going all the way to the center, the core of the earth, and grounding you there. And then you're going to have a nice balance between your higher self and the earth energy. At this point, I ask for that expansion of that energy to come out around you, so you have an aura of energy now. Within that, I say only those for my highest good be here now. And it's really just about clearing the space and having a nice, comfortable place to work within. Imagining that now, being filled with and surrounded by this connection with your higher self, having that wonderful, joyous energy around you and within you. We're going to start with release, and we're going to open our hands, palms up, and lay them on our legs in position to release. So now you're going to say in your mind's eye, I release all of those things that I no longer need. I release all the stagnant energy within my body. I release my demons and those things that have been stuck or holding me back. I release you. I release you. And you're going to imagine particles of energy releasing out of your body, out of your hands, like dusting off something old. Imagine those particles going up into the universe where it can recycle them into something useful, and just letting go. Just breathe that out. Once you feel like you've released all of it, what you're going to do now is put your hands, palms down on your legs, and you're going to ask for renewed energy from the source. Bring it down into any holes that are of energy inside your body that needs filling now. Bring that energy down and fill all of those pieces that need new energy, new experiences, new thought, new beliefs, new everything. You're going to just fill those gaps. And just allow that to fill your body now, taking deep breaths. Just filling and surrounding you with this great new energy. Opening up to be of service to your higher good, your higher self, what you've come here to do. When you open up and become more of service to that, you are going to feel divinely connected and guided and supported. So just open up and allow that, receive that. In this world, giving is actually a lot easier than receiving. We want to open ourselves up to receive energy now. When you get in receiving mode, that's when you start receiving good things. You open the floodgates for all that great stuff to come into your life simply by opening up to receive energy. Now at this point, you're going to rejoice, which is to give thanks for all those things in your life that are blessings, the people who are supportive, the love that you have, anything you can think of now. Give thanks. And send love to those things, and just really send love all around you to those people that you love. that are in your life. And don't forget to send love to those who have challenged you, who you don't like, who you feel are a negative influence or have done you wrong at some point in your life. Thank them because they love you. If someone did not care about you, they would not do anything to you. They would not do good or bad. They would be neutral. But those who have either done good or done harm to you are both here in a karmic tie to help you to grow a lesson. They're paying something back, and believe me, you've probably done something to them, and they are simply repaying the favor, whether it was good or bad. Okay, that's how it works in duality. We have been on every side. We have been the raper, the rapist. We have been the murderer and the murdered. We have been the giver and the receiver. In every lifetime, we try to understand and experience both sides of the equation. So there is nobody who is evil and there's nobody who's good. We simply experience everything, and we allow those experiences to help us to understand duality, to understand the third dimension, and ultimately understand who we are as God, who we are as the ultimate divine being, because we are all connected and we are all one. Everything you create is a manifestation of your beliefs and what's inside of you. So just allow those things to manifest in new ways now as you've released the old and you asked in the new, and you're giving thanks for that which is present. Remember, in this moment, there is only you. There is only that which you see in front of you. The past does not exist. If you go over a memory with someone, your brother perhaps, you talk about the past, you both will say totally different things about the same event. Why is that? The truth can only be one way, but everyone's perception of the truth is completely different. And that's because we are in our own reality. So the fact is, none of it existed, and in front of us, nothing exists except this moment, right now, listening to me talk. This is the only moment that exists right now. And therefore, let's say somebody comes up to you and it's somebody that you have some issues with, and they're standing in front of you, and you look at them and realize in this moment, they have done nothing to you. In this moment, you two are just looking at each other. You're having an exchange. It's an illusion. All of those issues, all of those attachments, all of those feelings from something that no longer exists, that does not exist, you may feel about them now. Let all of it go. In every moment, let everything go and only pay attention to the moment. Pay attention to who that person is now, because I guarantee you, who that person is now is not who they were 5 minutes ago, 5 years ago, or 50 years ago. We are who we are in this moment, and it changes every moment. And we must accept what that is and who that is. And yourself. I mean, they are only a reflection of you anyway. Your perception of them is only what you have projected upon them. It is not who they are, and it is not the truth. It is only what you see in yourself. So being angry at someone, that is only you being angry at yourself, or what they represent, what you have projected upon them about yourself. The only thing that exists really is you and your perception. So what you want around you and what you think may need to change around you is completely up to you. But it starts with acceptance. It starts with allowing all of those issues to wash away and go, who am I? Who am I right now? Who are you right now? You're a pure, beautiful light being, and you're perfect. Thank you so much for listening today, and I hope that I hear from you, either email or comment, and subscribe for more videos. Thank you, and namaste.